right? Like a banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have seen it before. It's like a banner in the background.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, we're not familiar with. Yeah, but
when we gonna go into the, you gotta be disciplined. All right, you know about the whole Ivy single.
Yeah. You got it. You got
What scripture do you get bounce with?
Okay, no problem, man.
Like one among a thousand or something like that.
Yeah.
So right now you know the mark of the beast is, right?
No, listen, I was gonna tell him it's like about the chip, but you know I started saying the doctrine, so but I didn't get a chance.
Well, you said the doctrine first.
That's what I'm saying. I told you part of it.
No.
But I didn't finish
you don't lead with that.
You're right.
You don't
Listen,
lead
you're
with
right.
that. That was wrong. That's the point. You do not lead with that. You lead with the chip. That's the center.
I got you. Okay, so the chip come first.
Right.
And then the doctrine is part of it.
After.
All right, shalom, I got you.
So if somebody asks you that, you don't start saying that.
Yeah.
Because when you do that seems like you kind of think you're full of shit at that point.
Yeah.
Was you actually going to mention the chip? Honestly?
Honestly, I was going to mention that. Honestly.
All right. Most guys.
I'm not going to lie, you know, in front of the men of the Lord, man. I'm not going to lie, man.
Because you know we're great Millstone brothers, right?
Yeah, I know, man. I know the truth, man. You know about the.
We are GMS.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was gonna tell you, but what happened is I told you the doctrine first. You know,
which was not right.
Like you said, yeah. Like you said, I was supposed to say the chip first. Right. Yeah, but so now I know.
Good job.
You know
Good job.
Yeah,
because following Esau's doctrine, that's going to lead to death whether you take the chip or not. Yeah, Acts 8 and 32. You know. So, the counselors.
This is Sirach chapter 6 and verse 6.
What?
Be in peace with many.
Be in peace with many. So yeah, we watch other camps too that are not in Great Millstone just to see what's going on. We're not actually learning anything from them. But if they do a good video, maybe we're gonna give them praise.
That's what I do.
But if they go off,
let it be known.
you know, then we gotta rebuke them too.
Yeah.
We can't just let them go off and then go out. That's gonna lead other Israelites astray. All right. But we have to tell you the truth. No matter what, if it looks like we're arguing with you or being argumentative, if they say something that's off, we got to give the correct sense so the rest of the congregation won't go down that same path.
Yeah.
Because when the Lord comes back, He's not going to have mercy. When the Lord comes back, the sealed are going to be delivered. And if you don't have the truth, if you don't have the doctrine the correct way, if you're not sealed, the Lord going to destroy you. But read that from the top and the end. Go ahead.
Be in peace with many. Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
Right. That, brother?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
That means one group. You're only going to be learning from one group.
Yeah.
Because the other camps can be teaching us another doctrine, and all of a sudden you say one of those camps. I'm not even going to mention it.
Yeah.
Let's say one of them was here right now with us, right? Then it would be mass confusion, because if this brother was talking about, oh yeah, we're talking about the RFID microchip, and then another brother was talking about, oh well, actually, you know, it's a philosophy. How? Give me Amos 3. What was it? Amos what? 3 and 6. Amos 3 and 6. Amos 3 and 6. Super fast. Anybody?
Amos chapter 3 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
It reads, shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Two.
Oh,
I think it's verse
7.
Yeah, it's like
7. Yep.
Amos 3 and 7.
It's lucky. Yep.
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets.
Correct. Keep going.
And then keep going.
The lion hath roared, who will not fear?
I think it's the one before that. Shall two walk together unless they be agreed? I think it's verse 5 or 6.
Oh yeah.
Amos 3 and 3.
There you go.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
That's right. So we got to agree on the teaching.
Yeah.
Right. The doctrine's got to be. Go ahead, brother.
And you got Yahweh on your shirt. You're supposed to have Yahweh Shah, because you worship Yahweh Shah. We can't get to the Father except we get through Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
The Lord. So I mean, you should be advertising that.
Yahweh Shah.
But yet you got the Father on your shirt. Now, okay, I know it's just a shirt, but you know,
But thanks for telling me,
certain
man.
people believe that they exalt the Father, but you have to exalt the Son. The Son is the whom the Lord, the Most High, is going to send his deliverance.
Yeah.
He's the one that's actually going to save us by the Most High's power. But we worship Yahweh Shah
Yeah.
from above.
to get to the Father. So we got to give him praise
Yeah.
first.
You gotta go through
We
him.
got to give the Son praise first.
Yeah.
That's why he's
the mediator.
right. 1 John 2.
Another thing is the fringes on the T-shirt. It's cool to start off with, you know, because you don't know no better. Like you're just coming in. How long have you known you're in
You know
Israel?
what? I've been in the church for like 3 years.
Okay.
But I don't, you know, like I said, I'm not in the camp. You
How long
understand?
have you known that you're an Israelite?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
ago.
So do you desire to be in the camp to learn?
Yeah. Because, you know, like you said, you know, it's better to be in the camp.
Covet
than to follow
to
everybody,
prophesy.
you know?
So I'll tell you what, brother. if you really desire to be in a camp, right? We're not saying you're going to join us, right? But if you really desire this, right? You from this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna see you here next week around between 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Right, you coming back here?
We gonna be out here because we
All
out.
right.
This is our spot. We out here every single week between like 12 o'clock and 2. And sometimes between like, sometimes we might start at 3, but we're gonna be out here. So if you really truly desire that, we're gonna see you here, right?
Okay, no problem, man.
Okay, we're gonna see you here.
He's
then.
willing, man. You know?
We're gonna see you then.
All right.
Because you done kept your word.
Yo.
You put your word out on camera.
Let me hit him with this.
Go ahead.
Because this is going to sit in your
We're
spirit.
gonna get you with a couple scriptures to try to build you up before you leave, all right?
I'm going to hit you with this. This is going to sit in your spirit. This is Ephesians
Go ahead, brother.
4:4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
That's right.
Verse
One
5.
body. One body is Yahweh Shai's body. And we are the church. We're the body of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead,
Check
brother.
this out. This is the verse number 5. One Lord, one faith, one baptism. So guess what? When somebody's teaching many different doctrines, you can't be following that, brother. Now check this out. Verse 6. One power and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. So pretty much is you can't be listening to many different doctrines, because you listen to many different doctrines, your head's going to spin, man.
Yeah.
That's like,
Go ahead.
that's like in you know how you say, well, mommy said I could get some milk. Well, daddy said no. Why are you going to ask mommy for? Now there's confusion in the household, right? Well, daddy said no. Well, mommy said it's okay.
Gotta go one way.
I said we just got to have one way, and that's why the father is the ruler of the household. They ain't know what mommy said. No, that's American Babylonian philosophy. The philosophy of Babylonia. We don't follow that garbage.
Yeah.
We follow one strict teaching doctrine through Great Millstone, because the apostles, they teach consistently. We're about consistency. The Lord's about consistency. We have to be consistent, and the scripture says to commit thyself to faithful men who are faithful, coming out on the highways and the hedges consistently, not just when it's nice and hot out. Oh, it's nice out here now, brother.
Yeah, even if it's freezing out.
Yeah, if it's freezing, brother, we gonna be out here. If it's torrential downpour, we gonna be out here. Because we were out here in torrential downpour. Everybody was running and scattering like roaches. We was right here, man. Give me Acts 8:30 real quick. If y'all brothers got something, fire off right after. Fire them out quick.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Fulfilling ye my joy, they be like-minded,
Like-minded.
having the same love,
The same love
being of one accord, of one mind.
of one mind. So we all got to break down the scriptures one way. Now, when these guys come out with the scriptures and they come with all these different philosophies, you're going to think the mark of the beast is sin. Now, sin is transgression of the law. Ultimately, if you do take the mark of the beast, you are transgressing the laws of the Most High, because you're not supposed to make any cuttings and markings in your flesh, right?
Yeah.
But ultimately, the hour of temptation is going to lead you to have to take this mark of the beast so that you can buy and sell. Now, if you don't buy and sell, it doesn't fulfill the scriptures.
Yeah.
So it must be the chip, because that's where
If
people...
you don't have the chip, then you can't do
They're
nothing.
doing it right now.
Yeah.
So that debunks the philosophy, because all of us were in Christianity before, right? Didn't you used to be in a Christian
I was
church?
Catholic, man.
Nah, man, hey, look at man.
I was deep in it, man.
Man, I went to Catholic school when I was in, 4th grade, 3rd grade. Got my ass beat by somebody till I pissed my damn pants one time because they hit me, man. And they hit me in the school. They would hit your ass. So, it is what it is, man.
So what do you guys think about the COVID-19?
Hold on one second. Give me Acts 8:30 real quick.
This is Acts chapter 8, verse 30.
Go ahead.
And Philip ran thither to him, and heard him read the prophet Isaiah,
That's right.
and said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
So you understand what you're reading? So sometimes you might be reading the scriptures or even watching doctrine on TV or on YouTube, but you don't really understand what's going on. That's why you got to come to the brothers. Go ahead.
And he said, How can I except some man should guide me?
Unless the man should guide me. Now, who guides man?
Man.
No, who guides man?
Well, the Heavenly Father.
That's right. Give me Proverbs 16 and 1 real quick, somebody. Quick, fast. And 16 and 9 as well, because this is why you came up here. Yeah. You came up here because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, sent you here.
This is Proverbs 16, verse 1.
Go ahead.
The preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
So the Lord brought you here. He actually put the understanding in your head to say, you know what? I think I'm going to go stop over there because those brothers are Hebrew Israelites. Now here you are. And keep going to verse 9.
Verse 9. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way.
So you thought you was gonna come over here to say, oh, what's up, brothers? Hey, shalom, and then leave, right? But I wasn't gonna go down like that.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I was gonna do. I just came to say what's up to you fellas, man. Yo. But it's all right, man. You know, I'm willing to listen. You
And
know
he
what I mean?
set you straight.
Yeah.
And look, this elder set you straight because if he didn't come set you straight and come at you hard, you wouldn't have really registered that.
Yeah.
He had to come at you hard, but that's love.
Yeah,
He's
I
showing
know.
you. That's showing you love.
I understand.
Now that may come off like that. Yo, why are you coming at me like that? We showing you the utmost love, man.
Yeah. But you know, I'm not
When
like
you
I'm
leave,
not,
you're respected.
I rather
Yo,
listen,
guys
you
stepped
understand?
to me,
I
man.
rather listen, man.
He straight challenged my doctrine, and he straight set me straight. Keep going. Come on. Let me looking up the definitions, man.
This is verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way,
Yeah,
but
you,
the
so
Lord
you thought you was gonna come here for yourself to just say shalom, but
the Lord directeth his steps.
the Lord directed your steps. So he had you over here, but now you're over here. See what I'm saying? So he said, now I'm gonna put you in the forefront. But it ain't to put you on blast.
Yeah.
It's to help you out. Go ahead. You would say something?
You know what it is? The mark of the beast is the most important prophecy right now. Yeah. Because the new world order is going on in front of your face. In front of these people. These people are got
CV-19.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The COVID-19.
These people are, I'm just gonna be blunt with you,
That's a
brother.
plague, man.
These people are freaking blind right now. They don't understand what's going on. CV-19 is going on right only to bring in a new world order.
Yeah,
and they doing it right in front of your face. Ultimately, the mark of the beast is what they're gonna push off, the vaccines and so on and so forth. That's why they're making you wear masks to break down your immune system. Yeah. Because they're gonna have everybody ask, oh, well, listen, I'm feeling sick. I'm feeling like I need that vaccine.
Plagues and pestilence. Right, and they might make it mandatory. You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's right.
Oh, bring that out.
Either one or two things is going to happen. Either they're going to go through with the plan completely, or they just going to build up for the next time they want to do another situation.
That's right.
Maybe another pestilence they release, maybe a terrorist attack or something.
That's right.
But we know definitely right now they're laying the groundwork so they for the like your brother said, New World Order.
I heard the military is gonna take over everything.
Well, that's the scenario. The reason why they would do that is to cut the cities off so they can more easily control the population. So they can control the population easier, meaning to control them to chip them.
Most people don't even see it coming, man.
People are about to get hit with it hard. Yeah. Because what they're gonna do is eventually, you know how they got these tracker apps now? They got tracker apps trying to see if this person got the coronavirus and all this other
you
madness.
tell on them, you get $20 or something, you know?
Right.
They make a career out of it,
What
man.
they're doing the tracking too,
Yeah.
contact tracing.
Pay you a couple dollars
tracing.
if they find you.
That's right. So they
Snitching.
ultimately, this mark of the beast is the most important thing to get us out of here.
And really in a small town, really anywhere, in a small town or city, you really got no excuse to know the truth because like this like a downtown area or something like that.
Something
right
like
here.
that.
So everybody
Shopping
going to see
plaza,
us. So they
shopping
see us
area.
out here, they see the sign. All right, they see us recording, they see us with Bibles, reading scriptures. They have no excuse not to inquire of the prophet, which we are, to figure out what's going on. Why is it so important for them to be wasting their Saturday to be reading the scriptures?
Right,
Differently than
sacrificing
what
your
the
life.
church say.
Right, because you can kill us, man. You got a knife. I don't think you are. I don't perceive that to be a threat. But I'm just saying, you can have a knife or a gun on you right now. And you
don't
can
like
smoke
what we
all
say.
of us, man.
Like I believe
Real
the way somebody
fast.
else sees it.
You could kill every one of us, or even with a knife, possibly kill all of us.
And you know what's funny that he mentioned that? He 12:1, Romans 12:1, that we lay our life on the line as a living sacrifice, right? Because a living sacrifice, meaning we putting ourselves on an altar, man. Meaning anybody can come up here and do something to us at any moment.
Because this is the altar of the Lord.
This is the altar of the Lord. So we're a sacrifice for the Lord. So we die in the truth. Listen, we ultimately, Lord willing, may come back on that chariot, man. You see?
Get that scripture real quick.
I got Proverbs chapter 9, verse 8.
This is what happened to you.
Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
So we rebuked you, but because we love you.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
I know.
Now,
The truth.
do you love us for that?
I love you
Yeah,
guys. You
because
guys my brothers,
because
man.
because we showed you love. This brother showed you maximum love because he came direct at you.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing no games
It's a
with
good
you.
thing, man, you know?
He wasn't playing no games.
Can we find that?
Numbers, was it numbers?
You know, I understand why certain brothers wear
I think
the,
numbers 35 or 15. But the
wear
French
the t-shirt with the
We
garment.
have fun up here too, though. You know what I'm
Again,
saying?
that's
We
not
having some fun.
It's not technically. Well, I guess technically it is against the law because the scriptures say garment down to the foot.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Hey, come get the word, man. Come get the word.
well, matter of fact,
We reading the word of the Lord. Heart to heart, come on.
Border
Look, he's coming, man.
Let's look at that.
He's
Border
coming,
blue.
yeah. They got him. The scriptures say to compel them to come in, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Look at Yahweh Shai, Revelation. So Yahweh Shai,
getting out,
Revelation,
too.
and then the border.
He getting out, yeah.
Border of blue.
He getting out too, yo. See, yo, we be catching him out. Yeah, we be catching him out here.
Again, it's a small little city of town, so I mean,
What's up, my man?
they really got no
Shalom.
excuse, man.
Shalom means peace. Peace be unto you.
Yeah, we're just reading the
You know
scriptures
this
how
one?
it's supposed to be read, breaking down the scriptures how it's supposed to be read.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah, but you don't see Great Millstone with that. You know, and again, I guess technically it may not be against the law. I'm really not sure. That's not traditional. You wouldn't normally. That's more of a fashion statement to wear a t-shirt with fringes on.
He's
That's more
supposed
of
to
a
have a
fashion
garment
statement.
down to the foot
Yeah,
like the Lord.
as the scriptures say,
Yeah, like
as the
Yahweh
scriptures
Shai.
say, but you already know that.
Yeah.
We ain't telling you nothing. No,
Yeah, he knows
that's more so of a fashion statement. That's really.
Go ahead, bring that out.
Go
Hit
ahead,
him with that.
bring out Numbers first.
Okay, get that number.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
This is why we wear what we wear.
Yep.
Verse 37.
Right.
And Yahweh speak unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make the fringes in the borders of their garments.
Right, fringes in the border of the garment. Now we dressing like Western type of clothing, so they didn't dress like this in the ancient world with jeans and all that. So the garment, this is really like our actual clothes, you know, in the ancient world. So we're basically just simulating, you know, our ancient kingdom, how it used to be. Now, we ain't doing it perfectly and to the absolute letter, but as the scripture says, we're practicing. All right,
rehearse the righteous
matter of
acts.
fact, get the where we're practicing in Judges 5.
Yep. Rehearse those righteous acts.
We're practicing. Go ahead.
throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Right, the fringes, the borders, a ribbon of blue. So this is the fringes, and this is the border of blue. All right, and it's down to the foot as we're about to read in the book of Revelation. That's more of a fashion statement and an advertisement. You ain't really supposed to be doing that. Being wise, I mean. You ain't really supposed to advertise. Oh, they remember to keep the law. That's the reason for it.
Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them.
Right, and remember all the commandments of the Lord to do them. So that's just why we actually wear these. The fringes with the border blue is to remember to keep the Lord's commandments. Right?
But it has to be on a long walk.
A long garment. Again, you're not supposed to be making a fashion statement going out. These are garments fit for to do videos, preach, and to congregate with brothers. That's the purpose of these. This is not, you're not supposed to be going to work with this. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just giving you advice.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be going to work with garments on, with the mitre on, going teaching at work, telling the people all your business. All right, you gotta be wise.
Wise as a
Right?
serpent.
The other brothers the other camps might feel differently. All right, but we don't do that. All right? When we at work, we at work. All right, earn a living. When we going out and preaching the gospel, we throw the garments on with the borders of blue and we teach. All right.
Yeah, because the scriptures say, ask for the old paths. So the old
Right,
path
yeah,
is
that was in my mind.
is this right here. This is the old path. You know?
So that was it. So and remember, the garments, the border blue is to remember to keep the Lord's commandments.
Yep.
All right. This is why the church will never wear these.
Never.
Because they're not practicing keeping the Lord's commandments. Meaning you're supposed to have you clean your diet up.
They already saved by faith.
Right, they already saved. They believe they're already saved. But you gotta endure. You have to endure until the end.
Yeah.
You have to endure until the end to be delivered.
Well, they think they got faith, these Christians, right? These so-called Christians, but they wear these masks.
Right?
Like, I seen a dude driving in a drop top with a mask on. He was in a drop top.
You don't have
You're by yourself.
You don't have
Brother,
faith.
you're by yourself in a drop top on the highway with a mask on.
Right, and
With
they
a
don't even
medical
understand
mask
that the
on.
mask don't even prevent you from getting the disease.
I was like, what the hell is this guy doing, bro? I was going to take a photo of him, but I was like, I got to get to camp, man.
Yo, thank you for the
Hey, all right, brother. All right,
Shalom.
brother.
So you're here next Saturday, 12 o'clock.
Next Saturday, yes, sir.
I'll be here about 12:30ish, 1 o'clock.
He was getting ready to hit him.
Yeah.
He was getting, hey, read it
If I
anyway.
was you, I'd just wait here at 12 o'clock. These guys going to come here eventually, man.
Even if we don't be here right at 12, they'll still show you your due diligence.
You see?
Most High gonna
You
bless
see,
you,
brothers?
man.
That's how you
Brotherhood is
correct
very
somebody.
strong.
You correct somebody. First of all, you correct somebody by going into the prophecy. First of all, you go to that mark of the beast and you hit them on the head with it. Because everybody's teaching different doctrines, man. The RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. It's simple and plain. And that's what these devils have according to the New World Order. That's what's on their mind right now. That's what's on their life. Is to chip everybody. Okay?
It's about control.
It's about
That's
control.
what the chip is about.
That's right.
The chip is not just to chip everybody. It's about controlling every human resource.
That's right, everything.
With the people and in different products. That's why they have the barcode and the other the chips in the different products. So they want to track and control that, and they want the human resources to control too.
Yeah, because that's why they call it a UPC, Universal Product Code, right? They got it on everything that you got. You got to scan it, and guess what the 3 lines mean? It means 666. That's what it means. In the mark of the beast, the chip, it has a barcode inside of that little grain of rice, has a barcode which goes into a system, right? Which has everybody in a system.
Database, yeah.
A database, right? So it can tell what you like, what you do, everything of that nature. Your medical records, everything, man. All right?
Yeah,
Credit information.
Yeah, when you do something online, they actually building a profile on you.
That's right, brother. That's right.
That's why you go on certain sites and you got an ad blocker like I have on my desktop. That's an ad blocker. Certain sites you can't even get on without disabling the ad blocker. Because as soon as you disable the ad blocker, everything that you just searched for or previously, you'll start seeing like advertisements for like, oh shit, I was just searching for that. You search for a damn amp or a guitar or something, you start seeing guitars. You know? So they're building a database on you to sell you products. So the new system that we're entering into is all about control.
That's right.
About control and money.
Yeah, matter of fact, bring out Revelation 13 chapter. Let's just jump right into it, because we all on it. Bring it out. And that's why they got facial recognition, eye retina scans, fingerprint scans. Everything goes all into this, man. All right? That's why when you go to your job, they got a fingerprint scan when you go in now. Certain jobs got fingerprint scanning. And then you got certain stadiums that got facial recognition. Airports, facial recognition. Walmart, facial recognition. Everything.
Yeah, you can use a fingerprint scan and the iris. When they ask to put a chip in you,
that's right.
And that's when it's time for you to leave. If you got to do the thumbprint, that's fine. If you got to do the eye scan, you can do that, or swipe the card and all that, or even wear a wristband. But they say put a chip in your arm, it's time for you to go.
That's right.
They say put a chip in your arm, or they say put it somewhere else or whatever. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to leave that job. And somebody asked me, what if you're getting benefits from somebody that take the market of beast? I thought it was kind of a silly question to ask. Well, if somebody took the mark, which is the chip, and you get benefits from them, how are you even surviving right now? You know, because you would have had to go through some type of checkpoint or vaccination already. So that was kind of a silly question. Right? And the world's going to be it's not going to be a business as usual when the RFID microchip is, like, it's not going to be a day like this and everybody's just, you just go get your chip. A lot of things are going to have transpired before then or during simultaneously during that time. All right, so it's not going to be business as usual. Something catastrophe is going to happen and they're going to force you to get that RFID microchip. And if you don't get that chip, you'll be excluded from the system. Right. Not gonna be able to work, not gonna be able to rent, or pay your car note if you got one, or pay your car insurance. The whole financial system is gonna be transferred to a digital system.
Yeah, because that fiat currency that we have right now, the dollar bill has been decreasing, man. That thing been going, right? They just holding it up for now until the whole plan of CV19 was to exterminate the dollar. They exterminate the money. How to make this a cashless society. That's the whole point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, different countries have been introducing like a digital dollar for America. They had digital yuan for China.
That's China.
The other countries been like putting it out there, putting the spirit. Even if they're not going to do it within 6 months or 4 months.
That's right.
The point is that you had scoffers saying that we were just lying all these years.
Nah.
About the digital currency and about the pestilences going out, CV19 giving one of, even if it's on a small level, you know. We've been telling you about this for years, and our elders and apostles taught us this. You know, and they've been saying it for years, so it's coming to pass now. The point is that it's progressing. Whether it happens in 4 months or 6 months or 2 years, it's progressing. So you can't say that we were lying. We were lying. No, we weren't lying. Everything that we've been saying has been slowly, like the elders and apostles say, gradually coming to pass. So we're right, and you guys have been lying to the congregation. You're wrong.
Right. Yeah. But like things like a Cash App, Vimo, things like that. They getting you used to those things because that's cashless. That's digital. That's away from holding money in your hand.
Yeah, and we use those things.
Right.
We use those, so we're not ignorant to how the technology works.
That's right.
You know, and we know it is more convenient at certain points. You know, but when they get to the chip, I don't give a damn how convenient it is.
Don't take that.
As soon as they put it in your arm,
That's it.
as soon as they force you to get an RFID microchip in your arm, which is the mark of the beast, it's time to go.
Time to get out of
It's
there.
time to grab your backpack, put your books in there,
And leave.
and a loaf of bread or whatever the hell you got in the house at the time, and just hit the damn road.
Because you're gonna be off the grid.
You're gonna be
You're gonna be off the grid eventually. You know. Hey, you got Revelation 13. Bring it out. Oh, you got it? Bring it out. 16. Start there.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And he causeth all, both small and great,
got it,
rich
you got
and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
right, and the mark is the mark of the beast, okay, which is Satan's mark. Esau, for some reason, he loves the number 666, 666. He's in love with that number. You know, you find it in different products, different words, and Visa and the UPC. You know, the Monster Energy drink. You'll find that in there. Wah wah wah, yeah, wah wah wah. Yeah, you'll find that. Esau loves the number. All right, so that's his number. That's Satan's number. Satan is the so-called white man. That's ours. All right.
You know why that number 6? Because it's imperfection. The number 777 is perfection. See, this devil is all about he's all about imperfection. That's why he has that number 666. He love that number because he's against the Most High. The Most High is about righteousness, but this man is about wickedness. Go ahead,
Right,
brother.
yeah, the mark of the beast. When you look the word up, there's charagma, which means something that goes into your body, an implant, something that goes beneath the surface of something. All right.
Yeah,
like a tree will be charagma into the earth.
Yeah,
because the roots dug in. Or if you put any structure up, like a pole or a gate, you got to go into the ground. You know, or you got to go into the ground for it to be erect up in the air.
Told you. But yeah.
You know, the real Jews and so-called blacks that were put into slavery in this country. We're the real Jews, and you twisting your hair up like that. That's trying to simulate a so-called afro. All right, a woolly hair,
I knew your comment was going to get him.
You know, that's what that is.
His head down.
Just FYI, yeah, he can keep walking. We don't gotta talk to him.
We ain't got to get him.
We gotta talk. He just keep walking. It was a so-called Jew with the fake top fro.
Like a witch and shit, all black.
That Esau tried to emulate Jake, but when he does it so bad. He had to introduce witchcraft.
That's right.
Within that.
That's right.
Within the doctrine. We just keep it pure. When Esau does it, so-called white man does it, he has to introduce different levels of witchcraft. Right. You know?
You know what's funny about that is, though, you comment, because that's very spiritual that he walked by here. I told you that earlier, right? That's very spiritual. The Most High sent him right on by here. There you go.
Yeah, he came to America. You know why they come to America? Because they have religious freedom in America. They ain't got to worry about the terrorist attacks for the main.
For the main.
They're gonna have more. Yeah.
Fighting with Ishmael
So
and stuff.
a lot of Israelis, they have the. I'm not saying anything anti-Semitic. Okay? I'm a Semite. I'm a Shem. I'm a Shem. I'm from Shem. You know, most Israelis, I believe, have two passports.
Yep.
You know, they have the Israeli passport and they have a British or American passport because they know eventually when the Russians come and burn their ass up, they need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, they got to flee.
You know, that's a fact. I'm not just saying that. They have those passports so they can leave, so they can get out of there, so they can get out of the land of Israel. You can look it up. Google it. Right? The so-called Jews in Israel have two passports. A European country, probably more than likely German, British, French, or American passport. All right, because they're not really the people of the land.
Nah.
They're not. They're not the people of the land. The real people of the land are the people that we showed you on the sign, talk about blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The 12 tribes of Israel.
Right? It would have been, because the land would have been flourished already, because the Lord said he was going to make the land that floweth with milk and honey. He was going to make it
come back to the land.
Right.
When you come back to the land, it was going to be better than when we first started.
That's right.
That's the prophecy. The Bible says that in Ezekiel.
Yeah, that's right.
It says that in the book of Ezekiel.
So why is it destroyed right now?
Wait, why do they have to artificially plant? They have something called a caboose.
Yeah.
They should be able to just throw the seeds down. They should just spring up like that. If that was really, that's the kingdom of heaven. Right. And the only place you're gonna be able to do that is in the kingdom of heaven. Just throw the seeds down, they're gonna sprout right up. But that's supposed to happen when the Israelites, all 12 tribes, not just one tribe,
All
three.
12.
All 12 tribes return back to the land. When all 12 tribes return back to the land, then the land of Israel is going to flourish. It's going to be rejuvenated. Give me that in the book of Ezekiel. Well, finish Revelation.
You got Revelation?
Yeah,
Finish that. Finish Revelation.
It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 17.
Start from the top.
Start from the top.
16.
16. Yep. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Which is saying the same thing. It's just, you got to get the mark to be involved in a new system. And you got some smart asses out there will try to challenge and say, well, what if I get the chip before they make it forceful, mandatory? Like, well, why don't you go do it and see what happens? We're telling you not to put shit in your body, not to put chips in your body. If you want to be a wise guy, be a smart ass, and go get the chip before it's enforced, go see how they work out for you. All right? You have my blessing.
Because the Most High still going to destroy your ass.
Right, because you broke the law.
He broke the law already.
Right. And you did it maliciously.
That's right.
And trying to be a fucking asshole.
That's right. That's right. Keep going, brother.
Here is wisdom. This is verse 18. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right, 600. That's 600. You got 3 score, 20. That's 60, and then you got 666. Esau, Edom loves that number. All right, and he loves to attract and identify people. Now you're doing a contact tracing now, so you already know that my cell phone was in Philadelphia, and it traveled on the turnpike, and it came up here to New York. So we already know that we've been together. They got it, and they collected that data, and they stored it in a database somewhere. And they're going to use the artificial intelligence because they can't possibly go through manually all that data. So they have to use artificial intelligence to categorize it into a point where it's logical based upon the keywords they put in, so they can try if they try to track somebody.
Hey, and when you think about it, the keyword in that last verse. Read that last verse one more time, brother. Then you got it.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Right, for it is the number of a man. There's your point right there, because this man is the spiritual counterpart of Satan. So this man has a number that he's that's right. He's the physical counterpart of the spiritual Satan. So this man uses that number because why? He is the wicked. He is the wicked, and the Most High created him to be wicked. There's the righteous, wicked. Simple.
Right. And it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, and it's supposed
to have the righteous set against the wicked, and the wicked set against the righteous.
That's right.
This is why every brother and sister is not going to come into the faith, because you're supposed to have scoffers and unbelievers out there, and the Lord did that so we can see the contrast. That's right. All right. And it's up to the will. It's the Lord that willeth. All right. It's not anything that we can do. It's not how powerful we are. It's the Lord that willeth. All right. So what do we have?
What you got over there?
Revelation 1:13. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
All right. This is the Lord in the spirit. He wasn't in the flesh. Go ahead.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Meaning he had white woolly hair, his neck up. All right. White woolly hair, his neck up, meaning his beard and his hair was woolly. All right. What?
And
Read that again.
his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, which represents, wine and being angry. You know, go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
And read it again, Sluggy.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Right, and his feet like unto fine brass. Okay, so he was a dark-skinned, refined man. Okay, because this is the Lord in his glory. All right. So even in the spirit world, this is how the Lord looks. Okay, and this is refined. He had a perfect complexion. That's right. Like we looked that word up, fine brass. It means of a metal more precious than gold, I believe. Something lambano. I don't know what the word is. Is that either as precious or more precious? Which would have to be more precious, because it's the Lord.
Yeah, it's the Lord.
All right. Something lambano.
Read it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
It says Greek word. The Greek word is kalko Lebanon.
You say something.
You good?
Yeah, you good.
I'm expressing the thing. I'm
Go
expressing the
ahead.
thing.
Yeah. Oh, you good? You good? Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Some metal like gold, if not more precious.
Some metal, and it is more precious because that's the Lord and all His power, all His force.
Glory.
And that's what the Lord. But then the Lord said He wasn't going to come back as a man.
Meet thee as a man.
So Yahweh Shai is going to come back just like that. How much is the church going to teach that?
No.
That the Lord is going to come back as a spiritual force, glowing like the sun, bright, with perfect, with a perfect body, a beauty of perfection, the perfection of beauty. That's how the Lord is going to return, just like that. Right? No, it's just words. When the Lord actually reveals Himself, our flesh is going to have to submit. It's not going to be, I'm used to seeing spirits, I'm used to seeing chariots and all that. Our flesh is going to be forced to submit. That's the kind of power and presence that the Lord is going to come with. The Lord is Yahweh Shai.
Right? Every eye shall see Him.
Not Christ. Okay, Christ is who our people from slavery used to worship, a so-called white man. But the biblical name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. Christ is a title, which means anointed. Right? Like when you when you step into an office, you take a leadership role, or you take a job, or you get into a career, you get anointed with oil, and that represents you having to take on all the tasks and duties of that job. All right? So we are anointed to be prophets. That's right. All right? And all of us had the anointed oil poured on our head during some ceremony at one time. And we do it amongst each other. That's right. All right? So we're anointed in the office of a prophet. Everybody's not a prophet. You have Israelites that are just in the faith. Everybody doesn't have the capacity or the faith to stand here and teach the word, and essentially make fools out of ourselves. As the scriptures say, we are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. Everybody can't do this. Only a certain small group of Israelites, or the elect prophets, can do this. The rest of the 1/3, they're not supposed to be out there holding camp. They're not built to be out here and preach. They're not built for that. They're built to be a part of the congregation and to help. Help the prophets. They're not built to preach the word. Only the 144,000 prophets. So if you are compelled to be a prophet, you need to be out here.
You got to.
Right? You have to be. And that's something that you got to decide. I can't decide that for you.
Yeah, because the Lord got to put the Spirit on you, man. If the Lord didn't put the Spirit on you, then guess what? You're just not a prophet. It's just that simple. I mean, you got something?
Yeah, when I heard the word, I knew I had to emulate the word. I was provoked to emulation by the elders. It's like the Israelite foreigners not the Israelite foreigners, but the circumcision was provoked to emulation because of the Israelite foreigners. They were provoked to jealousy. They were jealous, I should say. They were jealous that the Israelite foreigners were receiving the word, and certain of the Israelite circumcision rejected it. So they got jealous and said, you know what? If they getting it, then I'm circumcised, And I didn't forsake the laws and all that, so I better. I'm supposed to be in the faith more than they are. So that provoked them to jealousy. So yeah, if you got the same spirit, you see brothers that are teaching, you provoke to jealousy. Like I can do what they're doing. I got the spirit. You may not have the proper education, but you got the spirit, and you compelled to do it. Then do it. You got to get to a camp that's near you. You know, and bring your Bible, make a garment, or get your wife to make a garment if she got those skills or whatever.
That's right.
And come out and congregate with the brothers.
Right.
I don't think it's no place in the country where Great Millstone campaign at. I think it's pretty much in every state.
That's true.
In all 50 states.
Yeah,
Most of the brothers you don't even know. You know? Most of the brothers you don't even know.
Yeah, you may run across a brother, you may shalom him, and you be like, oh, I didn't even know this. You know, that's how it goes. You know, then you get to know them and you see their teachings, and then, you know, they teaching the same thing that we're teaching. Guess what?
It's all according to faith. All right, if you stuck between two decisions, that's an evil spirit to have.
That's right.
I've experienced that, so I'm not just saying like anecdotal evidence and all that. I know what it feels like to be stuck between multiple choices. It's a terrible feeling you don't want to be in. Like kind of trying to decide, lessening it down, what kind of car to get, you know?
That's right.
You kind of, you know, that's a terrible feeling. Or trying to decide what career you want to go into. You know, they both pay pretty well, but I don't want to make a mistake, you know? And that's the spirit that brothers be in. But they don't never admit it, though, you know? That's why brothers be looking at a bunch of different guys, because either A, they think that everybody has the truth, or B, they don't really want to choose a side, you know? And it may be a C also, but they don't want to choose a side from what I assess. They don't really want to choose a side because they don't want to be wrong. They want to get a little here, a little there.
That's right.
You know? But again, like we said earlier, that's going to confuse you, you know? But, you know, you seasoned brothers, you already know that. Just speaking wisdom to the perfect, like the scripture says.
You got it.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2.
Yep.
Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season.
Right.
Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
That's right. You're supposed to read that one more time, brother. Okay.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right, that says preach the word, be in season, out of season. So you got to do this whether it's rain, snow, or sleet, hail, sunny, whatever the case may be. An instant means to be ready. Meaning you got to always be ready to teach, man, regardless. Okay? Whether you tired, you sick, you hungry, somebody come up and ask you something, and you got to be ready. Bring out what you got to get. Let them know.
That's why it's good to have the brotherhood.
That's right.
If you was by yourself, he would tell you that you can ask that it's hard. You know? It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. You see that? Checking us out.
It's hard to teach by yourself. That's why I do not recommend teaching by yourself. Because it's hard to bring scriptures out.
You gotta break it down.
And break it down. Then you gotta make sure the camera right and all that.
It's tough.
It's good to have a brotherhood with you.
It's tough.
And if somebody come up, you know, trying to fight and all that, or they get mad,
You got another brother
they
with
threaten
you.
you, and they surround you, like you gotta have kind of safety net too. At least two.
Yeah.
You know, you can have at least one brother speaking and another brother watching guard. One brother speaking, one brother hold the camera. You know, the shit happens all the time. Especially when we around niggas.
That's why Yahweh Shai sent the disciples out by two.
Yeah, by two. Two by two. Into every city where he's about to come.
That's right.
And they act as emissaries, okay, which is a messenger of a prophet, to let them know that their master is about to come. But they had more respect, like, even though they were demons back then too, but they had more respect for the office of a prophet. So when they see somebody in rags, you know, with no shoes on or in sandals coming with his staff and everything, or with the scrolls, well, they said don't take the scrolls. But you know, certain time, you know, brothers don't take the scrolls, but the script tell you don't even take the script and all that. But Yahweh Shah said, Jacob was built way stronger than they are right now. All right, we way weaker than we were. We know more now, but they were stronger back then. And they respected the office of a prophet more, even if they killed the prophets. But they still understood it. Even though Jake 2/3 of Israel didn't believe the prophets, but they understood the office. You know?
I got something real quick.
Finish
Oh,
the
you
verse.
oh
Finish that off,
yeah,
and
then
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
This is verse 3, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Right. Now read that again.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Yeah, sound doctrine, meaning that we in the last days. We've only technically been in the last days since the Lord was put to death and resurrected us, right? But we even closer to that time now, because the technology, the knowledge increased, the technology increased. We can share more information is readily available. So really, it's now no excuse not to have heard the word, all right? Because the word is going out, so it's no excuse for Israel not to know what's going on. We're in a relatively small town. I don't know how big the city is, but it's a people can see us. They're taking pictures. They know. They walking past. They see the sun. They see brothers out here with garments on, with beards. You know, brothers that can grow beards. You know. You should want to inquire what you're doing. But the scriptures also tell you in Psalms 110 about our people shall be willing and that they have that power. So they looking at it. It's not like we're invisible. Now you go to Philly. They motherfucking demons. They just. But the thing is, they still know what they still know. Yeah. So it's no excuse for them either. There's no excuse for you, brother loving Philly, people in Philly. Because Philly means brotherly love. That's kind of funny. You got 2 points of that. They got you having sex with your brother, the homosexual type, and then you actually loving your brother in a righteous way. You know, but everybody in Philly fucking hate each other. Yeah. So shooting each other, selling drugs to each other.
So what are they saying? Pretty much what? It's on a hypocritical status. Pretty much, you know what I mean? Shit crazy, man.
They act like they love you. In word.
Right.
In word, right.
In word, but not in heart.
Not in deed.
Especially when they in black conscious Muslim. We had a damn Muslim say to another Muslim right in front of me, next time I see you, I'm gonna shoot you. Right. He literally said that shit right in front of our face. He was right here, and they was in the fucking street.
And they
another Muslim. Next time I see you, I'm gonna shoot you.
And they so-called supposed to be peaceful.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn. You got smoke for the boy that's in your realm of religion.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy, but that's Jake. See, the reason why our people are so messed up now is not only because Esau, Edom is a demon and he lays traps and snares privately and catches Israel. It's also because Israel is a very wicked people.
They are.
Our people are very wicked, evil people. So Esau, the so-called white man, facilitates their fuck shit, and they add to it. He facilitates it, meaning he amplifies it, and they enjoy doing it also. So this is why when 2/3 of Israel get judged, we're not going to feel sorry for them. All right, yeah, Esau, Edom is the devil. Yeah, he laid traps privately and all that. We know all that. Esau, Edom going into slavery. He's going to be burnt. He's going to be the only nation burnt completely out of existence. His flesh. All right.
You know what's funny that you say that, Yakaba? You say that on a good point, because then he try to make himself the hero at the same time. He'll make the mess, then come in and try to be the savior, like, oh, I gotta come lock you up now after I done pushed it off onto you. You see? Like, you see that? This man is a devil, man. This man is a damn devil. You know?
I got a scripture.
You got a scripture?
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Go ahead.
For my people is foolish.
All right, for my people are foolish. Go ahead.
They have not known me.
They ain't know the Lord. They don't know Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Go ahead.
They are sad as children.
They are stupid. Go ahead.
And they have none understanding.
Right, they have no understanding of how to be righteous. The only understanding they have is how to cook up a pack and how to kill their brothers. Okay, go ahead.
They are wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil. A nigga will do anything to get by. Go ahead.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
To do good, to learn this Bible, they have no knowledge. And neither do they want to come up and inquire about the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See?
Yeah, and on that point, you have Israelites that facilitate Jacob being this, breaking the laws, being demons, being a bunch of devils. They'll use the Esau Edom as a crutch and say, oh, he's leading them through all these demonic things. That's true. But the thing is, 2/3 of Israel, they're still wicked anyway. They still enjoy doing it. Even if they had the perfect way to go, they would degenerate. It proves that in the wilderness. It happened in the wilderness. It happened in the wilderness. It says that Israel
Yeah, because in the wilderness they was asking, they was telling Moses they wanted to go back to Egypt to go get those sweet, those leeks and those good eats that they was getting.
Yeah, because even though they were in slavery, they ate real good. And you know, it's like we know how that feels. Like right now, I want to eat a really good meal after this.
There you go.
But then I'm not going to transgress the law of the Lord to do it.
That's right.
You know, Jake like to eat. They like to eat. They like to eat good food. All right. So after you get done a hard day work of slavery, you want to eat a good meal.
Right.
But Jake, they don't have any vision.
Nah.
They don't understand that things are going to get better. But if you put the work in now.
That's right.
Right. If you use the brotherhood to your advantage, for the knowledge, the feeling and knowledge that you don't got.
Damn. I was just talking to them about that same thing.
Is that 333?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was just talking to those brothers about that same exact thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, if you guys keep coming, you're gonna get the knowledge, man. That's right. Anything you don't know, you're gonna
get it. I mean, you can only get but so much, watching on YouTube.
That's
exactly.
Wow,
you can learn.
Wow, that's crazy.
You can learn a lot.
That's crazy.
You can learn a lot, but you get a better experience especially if you're a prophet.
Right.
You get a better experience and understanding if you actually come out.
Yeah, that's right.
Go
ahead, bro.
This is on Israel's wickedness, not just Esau facilitated. All right, but Jacob, they actually wicked also.
That's right.
This is Exodus chapter 32 and verse 6. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings. And the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play.
There you go, and rose up to play. All right, meaning to just joke around. All right, so, and I believe that was referring to the golden calf or something like that, the transgression. Read up a little bit. Oh, no, that's Moses going into the prophets. Just around like that kid may go into that. Either that or going to the golden calf. By the way, Jacob was being irresponsible.
Wicked.
Okay, even though they had they had food and remnant, and they had shelter, and he had the pillar of fire by the cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. They had that power with them, and Jacob still, matter of fact, can we find that pillar of fire by night? They had that, and he still was transgressing. You can't just say, "Oh, it's just Esau." Yeah, we know Esau's the devil, and he's gonna get his just dessert. He's gonna get his ass kicked, man. I'm telling you, Esau's gonna pay the utmost. So all this wickedness that we saying right now, we're gonna forget that in the kingdom.
Hey, Salaki, brother, you know what's funny that you say that too, because our people, during the time in the wilderness, they were rebellious against Moses. They were saying, "Who are you to tell us anything, Moses?" You see what I'm saying? Who are you to tell us anything? But little do they know, the Heavenly Father was dealing with this man on a different level. You see? So go ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't respect the leadership.
They didn't respect the leadership. Same today, right? Same today. That's Judah for you, especially starting with Judah, because Judah come up and they go, "Well, I believe in this." No, it's not about what the hell you believe, man. It's about what we telling you, and that's it.
Right? Yeah, we dictate to a lot of you guys think that this is like a democracy or something like that. We can come to an agreement. No, it's a so-called canon. Right. We telling you what the word means. You either get on board or you go follow somebody else and do whatever the hell you want to do.
That's it.
We telling you what the truth is. And if you on the same frequency, see, the thing is about the reason why we can see is because we can see visible light. Our eye can see visible light because it's on the same frequency. Now, if you go higher or lower, then that's different frequencies. The human eye can't see it. That proves that angels are around us. They're just on a different way. They're on a different wavelength. All right. And sometimes your understanding is on a different wavelength. All right. It may be lower. Let's use that analogy, in which you can't see the way our wavelengths. All right. Everything that's visible to our eye it's only very small in the spectrum of, light. You know, you got above it and below it. That things that are around us right now that you cannot see. All right.
Right.
So you can't say that things that aren't. It's like no, that you can't say that angels don't exist, demons don't exist, there are other forces at work. You know, you don't believe in them because you can't see them with your own eyes. You know.
And well, we got spiritual eyes.
Yep.
You see, brother, every brother got spiritual eyes up here. You see, that's why our pineal glands is not. We don't have our pineal gland closed. The Most High is dealing with the pineal gland to put that information up into you.
Right. So you can see on different frequencies, different wavelengths.
That's right.
At certain times, you can get a vision on something that's happening at a different, frequency.
That's right.
You know, nobody else can see it.
That's right.
Or even hear something that nobody else can hear. I believe there was an account of that with Paul, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe that was an account, right? They said they only heard something else, but Paul saw and heard something.
Yeah, he saw and heard something different.
Yeah, so that proves it. So you can't say that the demons and angels don't exist.
Because they do.
Okay, that's science right there. That's carnal. Okay, that's carnal. And then the thing, you good guys don't even believe carnal stuff. You know, you don't even believe carnal stuff. So how are we supposed to be spiritual with you?
God.
You know, you can look at a darn chart and see that the wavelength and the visible light that we can see, and then you can go. That's a small area, and then everything above it and below it that's invisible to our eye. You know.
You got that scripture, brother? Okay, go ahead, brother.
Exodus.
Break it down, you got it.
This is Exodus chapter 13, verse
that was a
21.
caveat.
And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night.
Right. So that was a manifest miracle right there, and Jacob still went off. So you can't say, oh, it's just Esau. Esau, you putting bricks so you can go smash windows up, you know, and loot the stores, man. Yeah, Esau's the Satan incarnate. Okay, but we gotta take responsibility for our own actions also.
That's right.
We blame both. We don't just blame one, we blame both. We blame the wicked Israelites and we blame the wicked ass Edomites.
That's right.
All right. But these black conscious people, BLM, they just blaming Republicans.
That's
They
right.
blaming Republicans. Who else they blaming? They blaming Republicans and the white supremacist power structure. The prison industrial complex. No shit. Those are all systems set in place to trap Jacob. But Jacob is still going out doing demonic shit also, helping to make their job easier.
Right.
They built the prisons to keep you in there, right?
Right.
Which is true. I believe it. I believe it's factual evidence out there to support that. Actual evidence from slavery all the way up to now. I can see that evidence, physically see it, and I also believe it.
That's right.
All right. But I also can see and believe, according to the history, that Jacob has a history
Wickedness.
of fucking up, of being wicked, being fucking demons.
Yep.
So, and remember, these are the same people that will try to curse us out and tell us that we saying something wrong, and they can't prove what they're saying in the scriptures.
Right.
We can prove what we're saying in the scriptures.
Right.
All right.
Oh,
The Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
It's not a cracker. Okay. Which most of you people worship. You worship the same people that taught you how to speak Spanish, taught you how to speak, that will crucify you, okay, if you didn't convert to Christianity.
Right.
Okay, they did that in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
All right. You had crucify your ass if you didn't accept Christianity. Yet a lot of you dumbass Latinos want to worship some damn white Christ.
Right.
worship the God of the Bible as a so-called white man. That's insanity.
Local.
Worshiping your
It's
damn,
local.
worshiping your damn oppressor.
Huh.
How you gonna worship somebody that crucifies you?
That's crazy.
Okay?
Facts.
Like they used to put you on the cross and crucify you if you didn't convert to Christianity.
Right.
That's
They
crazy.
taught you how to speak Spanish.
That's
Okay?
That's that mentality. What's that they call it?
What you call it?
Stockholm
Stockholm
There you go,
syndrome.
brother.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
That's a lot of our people got nothing but Stockholm syndrome.
man.
They got Jesus Christos all up in their crib, man.
Yo, they got that heavy D spirit on them. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. That's right.
I got a family member's a stepbrother's grandmother that has Edomite picture of Christ in her kitchen.
Damn, bro.
I'm like, wow.
Damn, bro.
Now she's like in a 70, she's about 74, 75.
They're cooked.
And she's from the South.
Oh, yeah.
So all the Christianity she learned, because my family's originally from the South. We came up here on the train, hobo on the train. You gotta be. They learned that from slavery.
Yeah.
They learned all the
White
what
man.
the Lord looked like from slavery, but that's not biblical.
Nah.
We're saying that the Lord is pale face, lost the complexion, the melanin and all that. But the Lord was a melanated man, a dark-skinned man.
God.
They'll frame Yahweh Shai, or Christ, I say, frame Christ,
Jesus Christ.
as a non-melanated Greek.
Right.
Don't even look like a Hebrew Israelite.
Iosus Christos.
He looked like a so-called European. Because the original Europeans were actually meant people of color. But he looked like a so-called European with a Greco/Roman garment on when they depict him in their artwork.
Yeah. But you know the question I always ask them though, Yakaba. I ask them, I go, well, if this so-called white man is your God and you're in slavery, how is he coming back to save you? So you're saying that the so-called white man is going to come out of the clouds, he's going to come back to save you when your ass already in slavery. 70%. That don't make no sense.
Well, look, see, the thing is, they got Stockholm syndrome, and they don't understand who the salvation is for. Salvation is not for Esau either. The salvation is only for the oppressed people. The Lord's oppressed people.
That's right.
All right, the Lord's oppressed people. Meaning Esau, he has the different devices set up to keep us in captivity, to pull us from our glory.
That's right, brother.
What we're supposed to be, we're supposed to be kings.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be kings, princes, and for the women, princesses, not queens.
Yeah, not no queen.
Okay, meaning daughters of royalty.
Yeah.
Okay, daughters of royalty. So that's the state we're supposed to be in, but we're not. So all that's been stripped from us. So what the Lord's going to do is, He's going to strip Esau from all his resources, burn them up, okay, and then put us back in our rightful place. But before that happens, Esau is going to try to murder us, try to kill us.
Right.
All right? And he's going to try to organize us in the work brigades by putting that chip in us. So putting us farther into slavery.
Yeah, he got labor.
So that's what we're going to be actually saved from. We're going to be getting saved from going farther, deeper into, like cattle slavery. Because cattle slavery is when you actually, chattel slavery is when you actually bind it with a mark. Because you mark with your owner's, with your master's mark.
You have to be sold.
With burned into your skin. Some of them put on their genitals or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're like horses or whatever, and they're cows or bulls. They do it on like their backside or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's a sign of servitude. That's the badge of your owner. So you take that chip, you are owned
by your master.
Yeah, you're owned by your master. You're owned by which is Esau Edom.
That's right.
The system.
That's right. The AUL, the cutting instrument that they used to pierce through the door to signify that you was a slave for life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're doing it under Esau.
Under Esau.
And that's a wicked type of slavery because you got to perform all the tasks he does in his wickedness.
Yeah, because Esau is the goddamn devil. Go ahead. Real quick.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
This is John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. Because there is no truth in him.
Right, so you can't say that Esau, he just for the betterment of mankind, and he's going to do everything good and right. Okay, certain technologies have improved, the invention of automated machines, and made life easier, but it always comes with a price. Okay, every time we progress in technology, there's always a negative effect also. You can't have this progress in Esau's rulership anyway, without some type of something negative happening also.
You know what's funny about this is because this whole America, Babylon, is nothing but a corporation. Now, when you're in a corporation, guess what? Everything is sell. So what other way? And when you're in a corporation, you deal with money in a corporation, right? In a corporation system. So another way of a corporation system is to take away the fiat currency and bring in a cashless currency, which is the RFID microchip, to make people servitude, to make people slaves unto your corporation.
Bring out
America's
some scriptures, brothers.
America's a corporation. That's all it is, man. Okay, with an RFID chip that's gonna be intact.
I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No, go ahead, brother. It's okay. But whatever scriptures you got, brother, reel them out.
Let's rapid fire
a
some scriptures.
little bit more. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
So-called white man. Go ahead.
For he is a liar and the father of it.
He's a liar and a father of it. Goes back to Cain. This man is a devil. And Cain is reincarnated as who? Esau Edom. And this man is still speaking the same madness that he was speaking back then. Lies.
One more verse.
Go ahead.
And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai said, because I tell you the truth, you believe me not.
Yeah,
and that was,
Salaki, like if we went up to this guy right here, right? We say, hey man, you know you're an Israelite? You know you ain't supposed to be shaving your face?
He ain't gonna listen.
He would think that was a lie, man.
He ain't gonna listen.
He would think you lying to him. You trying to mistreat him or something. Oh, you trying to tell me I got to shave? I can't shave? No, you can't be shaving because the so-called Caucasians taught you that garbage, man. The Caucasian man taught you to shave your face, man. Hey, man, it's all right to shave your face. It's not okay to shave your face. You're an Israelite. If you're a Mexican or whoever you are, you're an Israelite. He just heard it, so. You got your little AirPods on, getting in the back seat.
To shave your face.
With women, you see that? With women driving him, he got to get in the back seat. A man got to go in the back seat. Disrespectful, man. Beta male out.
To shave your face is the masculinity.
Yeah.
Because now you dropping down, because that's like a lion being in the jungle, and he just go and just no mane. He just go and just shave his shit off.
Yeah, you see any damn lions with a damn mane off? Hey, look at her, look like a lioness.
Yeah,
what's the difference between a male lion and a female lion? The damn mane.
Yeah.
The mane, or what is it? The mane? The mane. So you got the mane, you got the beard. This is what makes me a man right here.
Makes you a man.
Oh, you know, I would like that if you shave that off. What the hell with you, man? We ain't shaving nothing off because it's why? Oh, what? Because it's in the scriptures. Give me Revelation real quick. I'm gonna hit a couple scriptures and then I'm ready to keep going. So, I'm energized, bro.
What?
That's because I didn't really say too much, but go ahead and give me Revelation 14. 22 and 14. Because they got guys in Christianity talking about the laws done away with. But now, if that was so, well, you couldn't get on anybody for anything. I couldn't tell you to not do anything. Hey man, you can't, the law's done away with. That's the comeback for everything. Hey man, you just stole from me. Yeah, but the law's done away with, brother. What? Hey man, what are you doing, man? That's my wife, man. You can't be talking to her. Well, the law's done away with, man. Sorry. Law's done away.
Wicked.
Sound good, but the law's done. Look, hell no, man. Go ahead with that scripture.
This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life.
That's right. Blessed are they that do his commandments, for they may have right to the tree of life. Give me Psalm 19 and 7. 19 and 7.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. That's going to be the elect.
Right.
That's going to do the commandments, because 2/3 of our people, they not going to follow the commandments, man.
That's right.
They're going to continue to still eat pork, lobster, shrimp, and crab, and so on and so forth. But go ahead, brother.
Crab rangoon.
This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord, Yahweh, is perfect.
Yeah, the Lord is perfect. So how the hell is something that's perfect done away with? You people don't make no sense.
Right.
You really got to chop it down. What'd you say, brother?
The Lord, what? He the same yesterday, today,
Yeah, as he is forever,
he changed
man.
not. So for him to get rid of the law, I mean, that'd be a contradiction of who Yahweh Shem Shai is.
That's
right.
All right. That make him a liar, which he's not. All right, go ahead.
That's right, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, because the Lord ain't lying on his word, man.
That's it. He holds his word above himself.
Ooh.
That's it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go.
A real quick one. Hold on. I'm going to hit him real quick.
He's sneaking in.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Yeah, this whole book. The Torah with the Apocrypha. All right? Of course, everything. The writings, everything. Go ahead.
And the law that endureth but such as leave it shall die.
Right. If you leave, obviously, off this word, that's why people went into, of course, a Gentile state of mind. All right. And of course, they went and walked in the congregation of the dead, being without understanding. They don't have the law, statutes, commandments. All right. Now you see the elect, they waking up right now. All right. And coming back to the law, statutes, commandments, calling them on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and they getting their redemption. All right. And they rehearsing the righteous acts.
There you go.
All right, practicing it, which is, that's your part. That's beautiful. You know, to see that. All right, because of course we had that the Yerah, the fear for Yahweh Shem Yahshua, where these dudes will go and tell them, hey, look, you ain't got no beard on your face. The Lord gonna destroy you. That's in the law, right? He don't care because he don't fear, right? You know, which that's the beginning of wisdom, right?